Blessings to you. Hey, I'm Matia. Today is October 31st, 2025. And this one right here, the Lord, He pressed this back in my spirit. I did do a video on this particular topic before on another social media site. I don't know if that video is still available. I don't believe I've shared it to this platform, but the Lord pressed it back in my spirit again today. And when the Lord presses something, especially when He wakes me up early in the morning, I've been up since 3:30 a.m. this morning. I am typically an early riser, but today specifically, it just never fails. So my spirit is open to receive from Him, but I have a charge and a mandate that I have to do and say what the Lord tells me to, what the Spirit leads me to. This isn't a smooth word. And I'm not here to coddle anyone. I'm not here to tickle anyone's fancy, so to speak. I'm not here to give a smooth word. I'm not a prosperity preacher, teacher. That's just not me. I am a seer. I am a watchman on the wall, prophetess of the Most High God. And trust me, I do not brag about any of these things because they have come with a great price. And I want to say this first: be very, very careful what gifts, what ministries you are coveting, what gifts, what ministries you're saying, oh, I'm this. Please understand, it comes with a price. It comes with a price to carry the mantle, the anointing. It comes with a price. Listen, had I known years and years and years ago, I don't know if I would have made I don't know. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying I don't know, because it has come with a great price. My answer is and forever will be yes, Lord. So the Lord pressed upon my spirit again warnings, spiritual warnings that the Lord is giving. He's giving them to us, especially the watchmen on the walls, the prophets, the seers. Listen, our lives are not ordinary. We can't do what everybody else does. And it's one of the things that may be a little bit frustrating, especially specifically for the watchmen on the wall, is that you have to stand and you have to be attentive. And you have to be focused while everybody else is going about their day to day. Whew, God. When everybody seemingly is living their lives and, just doing life and, living their best life, we don't have the luxury of doing that. I'm sorry. I know that we're taught to, we should have all the, the good things and desire all these good things. But I'm sorry, there's just something about when you're called to be a watchman on the wall, you can't do what everybody else does. I'm sorry, you just don't get all of the luxuries that everybody else does, because there is a certain posture. There is a certain stance about you that you must maintain so that you can be in a place to hear God and to receive what He's saying. And then you have to be obedient. You have to give the word, because if we don't, we are held accountable. The Lord gave me 2 scriptures. And please, I'm not going to go into the scriptures. I'm not going to read them off to you, but please go back and read them and study them in your own time. And the first one is found in Isaiah 62:6. And God has set watchmen on the wall to proclaim the word, the warnings. And we have a mandate to do what He's telling us to do. But part of the problem is that a lot of the watchmen, they want to go down and do what everybody else is doing. They get distracted with what everything else is. You got to watch what's going on inside the city. You got to watch what's going on outside of the city. You're tired, you're frustrated. It just seems like you're the one overlooked, and everybody's looking to you to be on post and take care of everything while they go and live their best life. The life of a watchman is not glorious at all. And I don't know why we keep spewing out these watered down messages, why we are not telling people the truth. Listen, I got to tell you the truth because I don't practice lying. I fear God. I reverence God, and he's going to hold me accountable. And if I make a mistake, he's going to punish me for that, even if I don't know. So I have to do even more to make sure that I'm hearing clearly, that the things that I say, it's from the Lord, that I'm not deemed as a false prophet, a false teacher. There's a heavy weight that I'm on my post, that I don't miss the attacks when God is speaking something. That's why it seems like a lot of my videos are so hard. It's because I have a mandate and a charge. When the Lord is showing me these things, and not just me, when he is showing you all these things, and some of those things, you just don't care to see them. The things that you hear and see and see in the spirit, some of those things is like, oh, you missed me with that one. But there is a mandate and a charge. And this brings me to Ezekiel chapter 3. Just read the whole chapter. But when you go down to about 17, you can see the charge that was given to Ezekiel. Now, when God specifically calls you out and charges you to be a watchman on... When you're handpicked by God to be a watchman on the wall, it's going to require, to whom much is given, much is required. Watchmen on the wall, prophets, seers. Listen, this isn't a place to get lax. This isn't the place to get in your feelings and be like, oh, I just want to do me. Listen, I've gone through all that. It's like, why can't I be a regular old person? Why can't I just do me? Why can't I just live my life to the fullest? And why can't? Because I just can't. I was handpicked and I was chosen by God to do this. And it doesn't feel good all the time. It's not glorious. It's not. I don't go around just picking up ministries and, oh, this might be a good idea, that I want to be this. And I don't do that because I understand that it comes with a price. Any person working, hopefully when you work in a factory, I'm not a factory worker, but certain machines that you get on, if you're a CNC worker, if you have to work on the line, if you have to do diagnostics, there are some training that you have to go through. They're not just going to put you on and say, okay, just, if it's a reputable company, they're not just going to take anybody and say, okay, just get on there and just figure it out and, just, experiment on my stuff. And then just, if you make them, oops, oh, well, if we lose, $100,000 today, oh, no, well, they train you. There is training that you have to go through. Same thing with when God calls you to a ministry. Listen, you all, stop picking up ministries like you just picking up paper on the street. Stop just picking up callings and ministries and gifts like you just going in the store and you picking which brand of water you want to drink today. It comes with a price. And when you're charged to do it, that means you have been separated from everybody else. And there is a special mandate placed on your life because God is going to specifically speak some things to you, and you have to give it. You have to give the warnings, because if you don't, you may cause somebody else to fall, and it's going to be on you. It's going to be on you. When you don't do and say what the Lord tells you to do, watchmen, watchwomen, so because now we're liberal, prophets and prophetesses, seers, specifically those three. And I'm not discounting any other ministerial gifts, but these are the three that the Lord has highlighted to me. The first one being the watchman on the wall. The watchman on the wall, because you have a responsibility. This is what the Lord was speaking to me just now. There are attacks coming. Watchmen on the wall. And you need to focus. You need to stop looking at what everybody else is doing inside the city. You have a responsibility to see all of the dangers that's coming, so that when you see it afar off, when the Lord is speaking these things, when he's giving you these things that are coming, you can, hey, ho, yo, there's something coming. I need you, y'all take cover. Do what you need to do to prepare. The watchman on the wall has a great responsibility. I think that ministry is overlooked. It's not talked about. It's not emphasized. So many things come in through the cracks. Where are the watchmen on the wall? Oh, they down there with everybody else because they tired. Because they just want to live their best life, because they just want to do them. I get it. I've been there. It's taxing. It's tiresome. Sleep who? Sleep where? Sleep huh? The Lord wakes me up in the middle of the night, literally praying in the spirit. Sleep who? A watchman sleeps where? When? There's a great responsibility. And the Lord is he's sending warnings to the watchman. If he's called you to be a watchman on the wall, if this is a ministry that you desire, please make sure that you're called to do it. Please make sure. Please make sure that you're ready. We should desire these things, but please make sure that it's going to come with a price. Please make sure that you're going to be set apart. You can't do what everybody else is doing. Your job is to be a watchman, to hear, to listen, to focus, to stand. It's tiresome. It's taxing. Sometimes it seems unthankworthy. Sometimes you get overlooked, abused, used. I've been through all of it. All of it. It's a hard ministry. It's a hard calling, you all. Excuse me, y'all, because this one right here, this one it's bothering my spirit, because people don't understand how serious this is. They play with these gifts like they're toys going in and out of season. Like that favorite toy that you had for a while, and now you're bored with it, and it's like, okay, I'm going to put it on the shelf. I see it. I remember all the good times I had with it, but now it's something else that's grabbing my attention. You all, this is very, very serious. And I don't get on here. First of all, some of you don't even know me, but I don't play with it. I don't play when it comes to things like the things of God. I don't play with. This isn't a side hustle for me. I truly am doing this because of souls. Your souls are important to me. The earth passes away and the lust thereof, but he that does the will of God abides forever. This earth, this span of life is going to pass away. So this is not a side hustle for me. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I'm not accusing everybody. I'm just talking about me. I get on here and I do this because I fear God. I reverence God. I don't get paid for it. This is not a paid advertisement. I do this because I fear God. I'm charged to do it. I love God. I reverence God. And I'm concerned about your soul. This warning is specifically for the watchman on the wall first. The prophet, the seers. For all of us men and women of God. And you know who you are because the Lord been talking to you. He's been giving you these warnings, and some of it's frustrating. When it seems like, oh, here they come. They're the bearer of the bad news. They always got something negative to say. People who don't want to listen, people who don't want to obey will tell you everything that you say is negative. It's not so much that you are negative. You have to give the word of God. Correction doesn't feel good. Open rebuke is better than secret love. I would rather give an open rebuke than secretly cuddle you. Oh, well, you're not supposed to. Oh, is something coming? Oh, you know what? I think it might be a good idea. No. He said, be ready. You all, the other videos that I posted, I had to shut them down. I had to move on without them. And it hurt me to my heart, but it opened the door for God to do even more, even greater things, because this is the direction he was leading me anyway. And I'm not concerned about anybody coming down on the post, having anything negative. Everybody, people going to feel the way that they want to feel. You take it up with whatever God you serve. I have a charge and a mandate that I must fulfill. I must do it because he has called me, he has charged me to do it. And I give account to just one. All right, you all, please take heed. Watchmen on the wall, please, we cannot do what everybody else is doing. We don't have the luxury of doing it. God has charged us to carry this word, to carry these warnings. And it seems as if we're missing out. Seems like we're missing out on all of the fun. Seems like we're missing out on all of the things that, comes with life. Oh, I want to do this and do that. I would much rather serve God and miss out on all the luxuries that this temporary world has to offer. I would much rather serve him and sacrifice. All of those things mean nothing to me because I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. So those things don't concern me. They don't bother me. Far past that stage. I truly love God, and I truly have a heart for souls, for hurting souls, for sick souls, for wandering souls. I've been there. I've been displaced. I've been one wandering, running from God. Didn't know where I fit in. Didn't know who I was. Didn't know my calling. Out in the world. Out doing whatever. Drinking. Partying. It was me. It was me. Running from who I knew God called me to be. You can only run for so long and for so far. Because God knows where you are. He knows how to get your attention. Remember Pharaoh in Egypt? He didn't want to listen. Lord, okay. All of these things happen to get his attention. I don't want these things to come upon you, watchmen on the wall, because of disobedience. Please, if you don't read both scriptures, and I pray that you do, please read Ezekiel chapter 3. Please read it. Please study it. Please ask the Lord, and I'm asking that he would really give you insight into it. And if this isn't your calling, please don't. I believe the Lord would much rather you say, Lord, I made a mistake. This isn't my calling. And get in the calling that you are supposed to. Than to just be doing things that he didn't tell you to. Because there is a calling. There is a price that comes with this. All right, you all. God bless you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for us. Pray for me, you all, please, because I need it. This isn't easy. It's very taxing. It comes with a lot of sacrifices. But I would do it over and over and over again because I love God and I love his people. I love people and I am concerned about souls. And this isn't a side hustle for me. This is my calling. This is my mandate. This is my charge. God bless you. I'm praying for you. I love you. Please never forget that God loves you most of all.